almost $7 for this.
Inflation affects local businesses, consumers, and ultimately anyone who uses money.
$5? I don't even have $5 in my bank account.
Hi, my name is Sophie Esposito, and I'm a Division I athlete here at Indiana State University. There are a lot of things that go into paying bills as an athlete and not having that time to have a job and actually go to work and make your own money. So the university offers us a $900 stipend every month to pay for our rent and any other necessities that we might need in that month. So since today is May 1st, I will get a $900 stipend sometime today, and I will pay $450-ish for rent. Now that leaves me with half of my stipend, $450 for groceries, gas, toiletries, and any other necessities I might need during the month, which, given the time frame, is not a lot to go off of with inflation as an effect.
$19 for eggs, bro? I need my protein.
Remnants of the pandemic still persist today. From the shortage of items to issues with the global supply line, the prices of goods in American markets still fluctuate.
Hello, good sir. We would like to know some input on the COVID-19 pandemic with inflation. So my first question for you is, how was the toilet paper crisis? Was it as bad as many people said it was?
Yes, it was bad. All the stores around town were empty. If they got a shipment in, they just set the pallets in the middle of the floor and it'd be gone within an hour. I went to 6 stores personally one time trying to find some, and you could not find it. I was able to get like a 6-pack, luckily. And you couldn't even get it.
How did COVID-19 and the lockdown affect you and your family?
Kids are out of school doing, online homeschooling, whatever they call it. So they weren't really learning anything, just how to get through classes, their normal classes, which is all day. They'd take about maybe an hour in the morning and they were done for the day. So there's a lot of laying around the house and video games. Stores, you had to go up and down the aisles one way. Restaurants were delivery or takeout only. Or you had to wear a mask in and only take it off at the table.
Thank you.
And more recently, tariffs have been and are currently playing a major role within the fluctuating economy in the United States. Tariffs act like a consumption tax on American consumers.
I'm here with Mr. Lutz. He's here to answer a couple of questions on how the inflation impacts Toyota dealerships and other dealerships as well. So, Mr. Lutz, for the first question, what challenges has your dealership faced in maintaining inventory levels due to inflation-related supply chain issues?
Well, the inflation, you see it affect some areas more than others. I don't really feel that it's affected our inventory, but you might see it in parts and labor, those types of areas. Okay.
For the second question, have you noticed a shift in consumer buying behavior in response to rising prices and interest rates?
I have. I think that people are making more calculated decisions because of such things as you just mentioned. We might see more cash buyers now as opposed to the higher interest rate buyers, that type of thing.
Okay. For the third question, in your personal experience, what has been the hardest part of being in a dealership during this period of inflation?
Without question, in my opinion, it's the used car acquisitions. Whether you're buying cars or taking them in on trade, it's difficult to get them right now.
Okay.
And consequently, our inventory levels are less.
Oh, okay. For the fourth question, do you think inflation has permanently changed the car buying experience, or is this just a temporary shift?
I personally believe that it's a temporary shift. I understand that there are others out there that may be a little bit concerned and have a thought that it might be permanent, but personally, I think it's temporary.
Okay, and for the fifth and final question, if you could give advice to somebody starting a dealership today, how would you suggest they prepare for economic challenges like inflation?
That's interesting. I would say you've got to choose the right brand and the right location. If you get outside of those two areas, I think you might have some struggles.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Have you felt the impacts of inflation?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I have actually, through the price of eggs. We all know the egg prices is increasing. Actually, there's a good story behind that too as well. So I went to the store with my parents, just casual grocery shopping, right? And just the prices of eggs have increased drastically, and it's not like, oh, a little bit, right? Like,
Right.
oh, I don't really notice it, but like drastically, right? And I feel like that's kind of concerning, as not just eggs, but gas, stuff like that has increased due to inflation as well.
And have you had to do anything to adapt to these rising costs?
Yeah, I mean, personally, can't really speak on behalf of eggs, because my
Right.
parents buy it, right? But I can speak on behalf of gas. Saving more, right? I used to work a job before I came here, and it was at a golf course. Really wasn't paying that well to counteract the costs that I have to pay for the inflation, right?
Yeah.
So, had to get a different job, one that would pay more so it could support me better and pay
Cool.
for these prices.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Has inflation impacted the way you've spent money?
Inflation has impacted the way I spend money. I have recently started saving money because the prices of everything have gone up. For instance, like gas.
Like gas and eggs and whatnot?
Gas and eggs.
Yeah, okay. Where have you seen this? Like, give me a few examples.
So like at the gas stations, like a couple of days ago it was like $2.89, and now it's like back up to $3, and inflation's making that go up.
Mm-hmm. Has this been difficult to find groceries and whatnot for you?
It has.
Unfortunately, there is no singular way to fix inflation. It is a much larger issue that involves governmental problems that negatively impact every American community. We as American citizens are not able to do much to help impact a situation that involves a more systematic and governmental approach. Appreciate you helping us to spread awareness about inflation, especially among the citizens of Terre Haute, Indiana, and all around the United States.